I love my culture, and I love that I'm Dakota and that creator made me Dakota. And when I heard about the film, I just got excited because I basically want the world to know that we're still here. I want us Native Americans to be heard.
When I try to explain to people what MAPS Media Lab is, I immediately think, well, go to our website, look at the student work, and you'll see what we're all about. And then I realized, yes, that tells you something about our finished product, but when you pop open the hood and you look inside, it's obviously so much more than that.
So this is like you're getting into some really meta type stuff.
Yeah, comedy treated to action.
I like it. I like it.
It's really not so bad here. It's just how you choose to look at it, you know?
The state of Montana is geographically huge, and we have a lot of small towns that are relatively isolated, and a lot of these schools have no access to do media arts education. There just isn't the money, there isn't the resources. That's where the Media Lab comes in. We bring everything that we need to either make a film, do a design project, a podcast project, do a music project. We have a very strict curriculum in every subject that we teach.
So a shutter speed is how long the camera is letting light in.
Scene 5C, take 2.
We approach each community on the skill level that they're at, and we're asking those communities to tell us, what do you need, what do you want? So what we end up is an art project that students can be proud of, but they can also share with their community, and it actually has value to the schools, to the students themselves.
Quiet on set!
I decided to do the film because me and my family were very traditional people, and being a part of something that, could help us preserve our culture is a big thing for me. To know that I've been part of something that could change people and that could possibly save my culture from dying out.
This film has really opened to my eyes to see how much our people are hurting. Making this film is talking about it. It's bringing it out into the light, basically. That yes, our people are damaged, yes, we need help, but it's also bringing who we are as a people out into the light, because we joke around a lot and we like to smile and we like to dance and eat, especially the last part, just kidding.
It's just a really good experience to be, and I'm glad I'm part of this crew.
Our priority is for the students and that we're engaging our students, and if we're not doing that, we're not doing our job. We still need to come up with a project that's high quality and that pushes the limits of what students thought that they were capable of.
I hear birds singing, I hear buffalo stampede, which makes a boom. I hear whales, which make a song. I hear crickets in the night.
And when they find that out, it leads them to discover something about themselves that they didn't know. And if we can do that for every student, we feel like we've done our job.
I don't know that much about cinematography, and I needed assistance on how to direct. And I got that more than I expected because I got so much help with how different things worked.
Audio rolling.
And that was all because of MAPS. And we always talk about MAPS. Like, we miss you guys so much. Like, that was just such a fun time. And I think it would be so much fun to continue that.
And the documentary is called Looking Forward from Yesterday, and it's filmed on the Fort Belknap Indian Reservation. And get this, it's all made by high school students. These students tell me they learn how to shoot, direct, and edit with the help of MAPS Media Institute, a nonprofit that teaches media arts instruction.
Through MAPS Media and through these films, it's just been really helpful, and it's inspiring that I'm able to tell a story that I'm really passionate about in anything that I want to do, and people will be touched by it. That's really what draws me to filmmaking.
When we set out to do the Media Lab, we wanted to make good films, but winning awards, that wasn't really on our plate. MAPS has won several student production awards from the Regional Northwest National Academy of Television Arts and Sciences Student Production Awards. In 2019, 2 of our Media Lab films were nominated by the Academy for short-form nonfiction.
It can be really difficult to find yourself a safe place where you can express yourself in ways that you never imagined.
And they tied for first place. That meant that they went on to be nominated for the national award. They were 2 out of the 5 films nominated nationally for the Student Production Awards.
The National Academy of Television Arts and Sciences proudly presents the 2019 National Student Production Awards, honoring excellence in high school production.
The next category is short form nonfiction, and those nominees are
Art for Survival, MAPS Media Institute, Northwest Chapter. Browning Rising Voices, MAPS Media Institute, Northwest Chapter.
The winner, Browning Rising Voices, MAPS Media Institute.
I'm Ali Arshambo.
And I'm Wesley Pree.
And we are the student directors of Browning Rising Voices.
And we'd like to thank the MAPS Media Institute of Hamilton, Montana. And I'd like to thank my mom and dad for always supporting me and encouraging me to do my best.
I mean, it's great for the students, it's great for MAPS. It's also really great for the state of Montana, because we were able to show that these students from places that haven't been exposed to the media arts before, if you give them the resources and you tell them, hey, you put in the hard work, then you can make great things happen. And all they need is that spark. That's our biggest success, is being able to provide that spark and see what happens. And we haven't been disappointed yet.
A 7th generation is here and coming on strong. Restoring our nation to its previous glory won't take long. We're still here. Nitsi Dapes Benan.